Welcome to my custom interloper run. I'm Knifo29 and here's what's in our backpack. We're ever so slightly overweight, but that's totally fine. Lots of sticks. 3.6 kilograms worth of sticks. I could probably go without taking those, but whatever. We got that thing. 1.6. Here's 5.8. Well, we need leather for a couple of these, the boots and the hat. There we got a little bit of coffee. We don't really have food. We still need a different flare pistol. You know what? We don't need to have that. That's just a regular bedroll. And there we go. We have lots of ptarmigan down. We are day 141 and harvesting, cooking, archery, all at 5. Fire starting's moving along. Mending is slowly creeping up. And it is almost daylight. I want that book. Give me that book. Can't even break down that chair to get to that book. Let's just put you right there. Now, we checked everything in here. We're done. Signal Void, Buried Echoes, and Last Horizon all done. What else did we have to do? I mean, we have a lot to do. We have regions we haven't even been to yet. 27 days in Pleasant Valley. 14 Mystery Lake. We haven't been to Coastal Highway, Desolation Point, Muskeg. Holy wow. Bleak, Black Rock. Look at 14 days in Sundered Pass already. That's interesting. Wow. Well, let's I don't think we need that. Let's get ourselves out of here. How do I get out of this maze? You know me, I suck at this place. There we go. Oh, and how many of the maps have I been to that I haven't actually searched? Good question, Mert. Let's not eat. Hey, Coach, welcome in. What did we have for cloth? We have 6. That's good. We are at a time where we can repair. So this will go up to 2 probably, right? 2 degrees and 2 kilograms. Well, we're not wearing it. Let's take that so we have a little bit more. And let's just get going. We need food. That's what we need. Knifo, the sketchy looter, always in a hurry to get lost somewhere. That's not far from being true. Did we leave any food? Hello. What's coming out the boat? Oh, we don't even have a pistol right now, right? Did Murd mention he hates that jacket? I don't know why you hate it. I don't know. I've never been huge on checking stats, though, right? I primarily look at the temperature and the weight. Hey. Hey. Let's bring him over here. I know we have a whole bunch of meat over at the hangar, but we don't have any meat here. Come on, boy. Doink. Give me that. What do I want to do? Let's... -11. Well, let's get in here. We got some oats. We got some dog food. That's empty. Actually, you know what? I don't think I want to take the oats. Let's leave that. You're empty. Alright, let's go. Let's continue. It isn't good. Like, the red parka is way better, and whilst the bear coat is heavy, that is way better. Plus, you don't like how it looks. Its stats are just so bad. I expected that either its normal warmth or wind warmth would be great, but they're both meh. Just meh. Murd's got a strong opinion on a coat. You sound disappointed. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it's all right. It's all right. Can we wear the watch? No. I don't even know why. You should be able to. When I saw the watch, I won't even lie. My first thought was, ooh, are we going to be able to use this until what time it is? I mean, instead of doing, you know, the tab button all the time. Know an actual precise time, but I guess not, because the watch face was smashed. That's too bad. Yep, call me Mr. Opinionated. It would have been alright, I guess, to have a working watch. Lousy coat and you can't wear the watch. You know what? Like, some of these items that we're getting are actually pretty good. They're just not pretty good by the time we get them. You know? Like the tool belt, that would be something that would be pretty helpful early on. But by the time you get it, you don't really need to be carrying probably, you know, your pry bar or maybe even a hacksaw. So it's kind of pointless at that point. This coat, yeah, I mean, and the rifle sling, that's, yeah, the whatever it's called, you know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you're playing anything above Stalker, I don't know that you're going to be using any of that stuff, right? We're feeling like minus 23 and double bear coats in the airfield. And in my Stalker run yesterday when I was playing, I went to the new region and I had expedition parkas, double expedition parkas. And it was feeling like +8. So I think Stalker and below can benefit from some of those items because you don't really need to have the insulation. But I don't know if anything above Stalker it would help. That one slot up there is very, very valuable. Yeah, Interloper weather's killer. It is. I went to the new region in my Stalker run prematurely. I found a regular rifle somewhere, and actually I found it in the zone of contamination. And you want to know about slow walking? Oh my. After I went through the mine and got finished in there, and I had the security chief's remains, I left there. My Traveler was 100% full. It was at 74 per, well, let's not say 7, it was at 74.99 kilograms. So it wasn't 100% full. It was very close.
I'm not sure I can
though.
carry much more.
And I had 56 kilograms on myself. I was walking about this fast. Dragging that sucker. What do I not need? I mean, these are all pretty low. I'm gonna take that. Don't make enough fires to want to take another one, but let's take another one. Let's eat before we forget. That's cooked. Knifo hoarders are us, yes. Eat that one, that's all good now. So yeah, I went, in my Stalker run, I went there with a regular rifle with 25 shots, and my bow has 11 arrows. I think I'm a little premature in going. That's at 89. And we have a deer hide. But you know what? I mean, we need to start making some of the, some of the animal clothing. Do I take these with me so that we can start, or do I leave them here? I think we take them. I think we gotta take them. You get to stay here. You guys can stay here. You can stay here. As we don't use any of those. Does this have to go anywhere? It can just stay here, right? But I also feel weird having it not somewhere. But, you know, what are we gonna do? How much is in you? 308. Let's fill you up. And yeah, I still have things at the hub and transfer pass that I have to deal with. You know what, I'm just gonna pick that up so I know I have all of them. Whoops, hey. Drop you. What do they weigh anyway? That's 0.4, 0.2. Well, we're not using guns anyways, so... Ooh, I can put... No, I can't. Not without first going here. And that's all that would be there. We can do that. We can do this. Alright, so we have rabbit clothing that's made. I don't know how it degrades, but it doesn't matter. We made them. They can be left anywhere. We're not doing that. Leave a certain amount of, leave a piece of clothing in every bunker. We're not doing that. We're just making the clothing. We have bear coats. I'm gonna bring this with me because my thinking right now is wearing this and just leaving this behind. But I don't want to do that. I have that 100% torch. I don't really need it, but I have it. And we have a barrow. Oh, dude, we should go find a bear. Either keep it here or at the hunting lodge with the other guns. Well, you guys are cooked. Alright, let's leave. We have a bunch of regions we haven't even been to. What is Mountain Town? The bunker in Mountain Town, apparently, according to Merd's notes, has a lot of stuff that still needs to be moved. That jacket might. Merd's posting a bunch of vomit emojis, emotes, whatever they're called. And yeah, we'll go through the stuff at the train station, and we'll see what stuff we're gonna actually take. Oh, hello. Hello. Do you see what I see? Let's take these guys. We'll just take them with us.
My fingers feel numb.
You saw them the last time I walked by here? Just saying. Well, I saw them this time. I don't know if I saw them, but I think I saw some somewhere. If that clarifies things. Oh, and in my stalker run, I took that exit or entrance to Sundered Pass that we used when we left Sundered Pass in this run. And so now I know, because I was confused because I thought you guys said that long path from the cabins takes you to the exit. I don't get it, but now I do. Now I see where it is. Now I know. Oh, and I had when I left the mine, I had 121 coal. And yes, I brought it all. I brought it all. In that game, I don't have to worry that I might be being boring. Like, whatever. I should probably make a fire and warm up. I think we might do that because you know what? I'm getting tired of losing my condition all the time. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make 2 fires. I need a wind block. There's a wind block. And I bet you they'll work with the mag lens, won't they? Yeah, boy. %. Here's the problem, though.
Fire.
My next fire I'm going to build with a stick. Just because it doesn't burn as long as a book does. And actually, I don't even know if I make a fire that has... There we go, that's fine. If I make a fire that has just a stick as fuel and it burns out, I don't know that I'll get a piece of charcoal out of that. Myrtle go around back and forth moving 200 kilograms of things slowly. I know, right? Why leave it behind? I can't use it when it's back there. I think I'm gonna make this fire an hour.
Oh yeah. Good one.
Just because I don't know. And we'll warm up right here. Can we repair something? 92, we don't really need to repair anything. Oh, maybe our bedroll. That's 92. What's our insulation? It's at 100. We can cook these. But, you know what? We can do with some water. Now we can do that. Oh, damn it, it's an outdoor fire, so that might last for a while. Oh no. I want that fire to burn out.
I'm not sure I can carry
I don't need more than this. I want this fire to burn out so as I can map this area. Let's drop one of those. We need birch bark too. Come on. Why can't I put you down? "21 minutes. What can I do for 21 minutes? I'm gonna repair something. I don't have any... No, I don't have any leather. Whatever, I'm gonna repair my socks. 33 minutes. But that fire... Man, how am I gonna get rid of that fire? 3 minutes. Okay. Let's just drink it. You're on embers. Charcoal. There we go. Whee! Big view, big view. And then we only got... Okay, we got 2 out of that. And you're still hot. I'm gonna drink you. Let's go. One day we'll incorporate hitting all the vistas into our requirements for a successful run. But I don't want to. Because I don't know where they all are. I don't know where the Polaroids are. I don't know where the Vistas are. I know where some of them are. Right now we got we have a few items of animal clothing that we still have to make. We've made the bear coat, we made the moose coat, we made the rabbit hat, the rabbit mitts. We need a wolf coat, deer pants, deer boots, and off the top of my head, I don't know, that might be all of them. And some of those take some time, so we're gonna need some hides. I don't think I'm gonna have nearly enough. I think it's in Mountain Town where I have, hey buddy. I think it's in Mountain Town where I have enough, wolf hides to make a coat. But I might be wrong on the location, I don't know. Hey, what are you doing randomly over here? Whee! Leap of faith. It's that way? Did I stop in Mountain Town? Pretty sure you could have sworn that I ran right through it. Yeah, I did. I did. Your note said so. Your note said Mountain Town, lots of loot left in the bunker. And then I think you repeated yourself, whoa, hey, this isn't where I'm supposed to be going. What the heck? I guess it's this way. I thought it was this way initially, but then I was looking thinking, oh no, I guess it's over there. Nope, it's over here. You gonna let me through without ducking? Good. Hey, we're gaining temperature outdoors. In the airfield. What's the time? Oh, it's almost nighttime. We'll probably get to the hub and spend the night there. Get up here, cross over. So if anybody plays The Long Dark on the Switch, I heard, apparently Raph has stated Tales from the Far Territory are coming to the Switch August 1st. So if you play on the Switch, that's the date. I'm not even sure how much. I mean, if that's what I did, I wanted the locked memento, killed the bear at the bridge, and went to the bunker. If I haven't looted the houses, I don't even know if I want to. Because why? Right? What's gonna be in there? Playing on a Switch is like playing on your phone. So yeah, but a lot of people like it. It doesn't work for me, but yeah. I don't even like playing games on my phone, like, and lots of people like that. I don't know why. It's too small. And it's not a small phone. True, food, clothes, food, cloth, and maybe, just maybe, leather. That's true, there might be leather. I can't
Pack is getting
not
heavy.
loot. I know where we are. You want to hear something funny? When I was in my stalker run and I was looking for the route to go to Sundered Pass, I actually had to go back to my video and rewatch where I came out when I exited. Like, where the hell is this thing? I know when I came down the path, I could see kind of, but I don't know where I came out. Now I have it all figured out. It's over by the truck. Let's take you. And you. And hopefully... Here, let's drink some of that. Hopefully... There's a deer or something out here. Well, my confusion is because I thought, like, I was confusing this path with the path that you come down from Sundered Pass. So, like, when I was walking and I said, oh, okay, I know that. I definitely know that pond or whatever. Yeah, no, I don't. I thought it was this pond I was looking at. Are you cheating if you use your own videos to cheat? No. No, you're not. Just asking for a friend. But yeah, I couldn't believe. I mean, I know where it is now. But yeah. I couldn't believe. I thought, wow, man, you just literally came through here an hour ago in real time. And you have to go and look back. Alright, what do we got here? We have a cured hide, which means there's deer here. We 100%, we need this. We cannot leave this stuff. We might as well take the bullets. And that. And everything else that can all stay. Is that just one? Yeah. We have improvised crampons. We have to take those. I don't think I'm ever going to use these anywhere.
Be able to carry this load for much longer.
Let's just leave them where they're at. Well, let's drop those. Just for the time being, because I think we are going to be here overnight. Let's just drop those items. You know what I need to do? We need to unload that because we don't get to use that no more. Aha! It is a trap. You open door, you get shot. Let's go see if we can find a deer. I found a big fat juicy buck just beyond that tree, that fallen tree. Knife, I used 79 bullets in the new region. Did I really? Okay. Did I use that many? Are you sure? No, because I left the bullets at the... Oh, dude, you see what I see? I left bullets at the hangar as well. I didn't take those ones with us. But I also, I guess, I don't know if I left those ones there after. I don't know. I used probably a fair amount, though. 79 seems high. But I won't argue. It was a lot. Hey. 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 Oh. I thought that was meat. I thought, am I being greedy when I still have meat there that I could just take when I want this guy? I think for going into Sundered Pass with no knowledge of the map, never seeing any of it, I think we did all right. I think we had our moments, but I think we did all right. I want you in my belly. You need to stop. Right in the nose. Oh, I should look. Okay, my food is good. I'm gonna take it all. That's a big buck. 123. See, some people will harvest a quarter. Hey. I didn't want to click that because I don't want to quarter it. It's an hour and 15 minutes to quarter it. But then you still have to harvest the bags. I don't know that quartering, I mean, it's only an hour 23 this way. He says no knowledge of the map, but you had Mert as a navigator, you believe. Yes, I did.
This pack is getting too heavy.
Yes, but what does that do when I'm in a blizzard at nighttime? I think we did good. Now we got lots of meat. You rarely quarter, you find it easier to just cut, cook, and go, basically. Yes. I used to only quarter moose or bear, but since the Travois came out, I don't even see that as being necessary. You don't quarter either. Yeah, it's not necessary with the Travois. Before the Travois, it was if you had a moose or a bear, it kind of made sense. But anything lower than that, I've seen people that were quartering the deer, and they're like, why? I believe quartering the deer and harvesting the bundles
getting dark out here.
is longer than just harvesting the whole thing. And you lose some of it when you quarter. But it could be one of those things where they're just doing, but they're not really paying attention like I do. I mean, not like that came out wrong. That sounds like I said I pay attention. No, I don't. I meant precisely that. Maybe they're not paying attention the way I don't pay attention to some things. And they're just doing because they think it's the way to be doing it. I've had that as well. You know how long I was using... How much? What is the time? You know how long I was let's do it. Using the fishing tackle as sewing materials before I realized it took so much longer. I was like, hey, I got fishing tackle. It's way lighter. Actually, that missed. Let's put y'all and do y'all. We got 15 minutes. Let's burn this wood. Let's do that. Was there anything in there? No. Sticks. Drop y'all. If I need another stick, I'll grab one. There's a piece of charcoal. Neatly put you right there. And there. And break that down. When you don't have a sewing kit or tackle and look at times, they don't match up. I know. It was messed up at one point too, right? Where it would tell you if you were using the sewing kit, it would take longer to repair something than fishing tackle. Like, I don't think that it's supposed to be that way. Oh, I have to drop that deer. I put my bed down so that when I put my deer down, I wouldn't block where the bed goes. Alright, you're cured, so I'm gonna take you. You can go there. We're just gonna take those.
This much gear.
We're at 55, but that's with all that meat too. Remember that. And we're not taking all of this meat, we're just gonna cook a couple of pieces. Did I grab? No, I didn't. Wasn't there a cured one? Don't forget that. I guess. We can throw y'all up here. That's the good one. I don't even know what are these ones. 58, 85. Alright, you're cooked. You're cooked. 32 more minutes. We'll eat the wolf meat. Hey Darth, welcome in. How are you today, bud?
Raid! Yes, raid!
Oh no, it's a raid. Hey Nuka, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Sylvius, welcome in. The birdie. BB8. I always forget. How you doing all? We are at the train station. We just finished the latest tale. Coach always lately has been getting on me for not stopping and looking at the pictures. So let's go and make Coach feel good. There's Coach right on the left. Before his beard turned white. There we go. So what are you up to in your run there, Nuka? What are you doing? Let's move you right here. Yeah, we got nothing better to do other than just sit here and probably just pass time on this. We're cooking up a deer. And Astrid's smacking her lips again. Oh wow, you're doing the first Misery playthrough, currently day 58, just kind of chilling. Wow. Day 50. I got to day 5. But the tough part for me is I don't know where stuff is, right? I don't, I have a horrible memory. And yeah, like if I'm looking for a bedroll, I honestly couldn't tell you. I got like 3,000 hours on this game. I couldn't tell you, hey, go to this location. I don't know where they are. 20 minutes, but 58 days on that. It's, you know what? It's already looking like Misery's kind of not what they expected. You got to bet with Johnny Sky, and whoever lasts the longest on the first try wins. Oh, nice. What day is he on? Is he's probably just pretty close to the same day? What do we got here? You're at 99. Oh, and this is my run. This is my custom Interloper. We're not allowed to use any of the guns. They're purely for collecting, but Sundered Pass came in, and so because of all the Timberwolves, we just decided that I could use a gun when it went there. So we took the Hunter's Revolver, and now it's packed away and it's unloaded, and it's got to get taken back to the hunting lodge where it's supposed to be on display. That one, the lighting on it didn't look like it was done. He's on about day 50. That's pretty good, man. Oh, I need one of you. Mystic. 33, 30, 29. Okay. We can just go to bed. Let's go to bed. Let's eat. Make sure we're getting the cooked ones. You think he's getting on later to catch up? Nice. You think you both done better on the first run because of the bet? Yeah. You don't want to lose. Makes sense. You're cooked, you're cooked. Give me that, give me that.
I'll do anything for a drink right now.
Let's take charcoal. And let's go right here. Drop y'all there. Astrid's whining again. And we'll eat. We'll drink. And then I'm gonna drop these 3 pieces here. You know what? Right in front of the fire looks like a good enough spot. Can't miss it. And
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
that way, if we get here and we're desperate for food, we got 2 pieces that are cooked. We have our... Okay, that's gonna stay. I think all this stuff is just gonna stay. And... Oh, it was at 65. Okay, well, we don't need those. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Murd wants a stretch. Alright. Wow, is it stretch time already? There we go. Thanks, Murd. Yeah, I'll be honest, I was surprised that I got to day 5 in my misery run. That was on, I think that was the day that it came out, right? And yeah, I just went to a wrong location. My thinking was, okay, well, the backpack's going to be useless because they said that, you know, don't look at surviving for months. Think of it in terms of weeks. And so I thought, okay, well, the backpack is obviously out of the question. That's pointless. And so I went from Pleasant Valley to Mystery Lake. And then I noticed everybody else was going to Timberwolf Mountain. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I got myself in trouble. But I never expected that would be a difficulty I would be interested in. I'm not looking to torture myself. I'm looking to have fun. But I think we're already finding out that there's going to be an awful lot of players that are getting much longer survival rates than they were expecting. I think I'll give it a shot, like at some point. Give it another go. And just see if I can make it to all of the afflictions, but... I have so many bad habits that would hinder me. I don't like stopping to make fires. I don't like carrying torches.
Because I really do.
And the biggest thing is I don't know where anything is. So for me, it takes luck as well. You went Winding River and Mystery Lake and it was fine. Oh, nice. I forget offhand what the reason I got into trouble was. I don't remember.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Yeah, I agree with what Mert said. I mean, full-blown Interloper doesn't interest me either. That's why I play custom. But I like watching other people play it. Because even though I personally don't like playing the mode, it is still interesting to watch somebody else do it, and then you can learn from them too, right? Same for coach. Yeah. Yeah, you can still learn even if you're not playing it. Just watch other people doing it. Yeah, I don't. It was never designed for the masses, anyways. I think more people are actually playing it than they expected.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Blink. Yeah, whatever's fun. That's what people. That's why I've seen people that play Pilgrim or whatever, and they're like a little shy about saying why. That's how a lot of us started. And if it's fun, do it. Nobody wants to play a game that's not fun. But some people do like to play something that's a little more challenging than others like. And that's totally good too. Oh, so everyone, Nuka and everyone else who came in, I have some exciting news. My YouTube channel made partner the other day. After about 2.5 years of plugging along. So I am pretty excited about that. I took the hard route. I was basically, I mean, the first, I don't know, 8 months, maybe even longer, I didn't have any commentary. And it's all on one game. Hey. That's for real. That's for real a wolf? Why is there a wolf in here? I thought somebody did a sound alert. What the hell is there a wolf in this tunnel for? Since when? I was gonna walk right into it. Hey, thanks for that, Mert. Oh yeah? Yeah? Yeah, that's how that goes. What the hell are you doing here? What's the weather? -2. I got a good mind to take your skin. You can stay. Wow. I've never seen a wolf. Not here. Oh, wait. Aha, see that? I'm gaining temperature, but when I right click, I'm not. Thanks. They want us to be blind. Seriously, when I heard that wolf, I thought, oh, who's doing a wolf alert out here? There's no wolves here, and I didn't believe it. And then it clicked. I'm like, wait a second, he's growling. My wolf sound doesn't have a growl. Did I drag it into the tunnel when I went to Sunder Pass and it stayed here? I don't know. We were in Sundered Pass for what, 14 days or something like that? He's got nothing better to do than just chill out here waiting for me. Oh, I guess he's got more faith in me than y'all did. He wasn't expecting me to die out there. Thank you, Nuka. I appreciate that. Hey, Copper, welcome in. You didn't troll. No, you didn't. That was a real live guy. Wow, now I'm going to be a little bit paranoid when I go in there because that was weird. But, I mean, I've always said there needs to be something out in this little journey, right? It's kind of boring. Maybe they added him. Maybe they added a wolf. Maybe they agree. But I also, yeah, and I only have 1 bar of scent. I would understand if I had 3 bars. Interesting. I guess we'll go up in the cave and warm up a little bit and continue. Now I'm gonna make the assumption that that is this wolf. So we probably shouldn't have to worry. How many sticks do I have? I have 0.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
You can have all the coal in the world, but I have a book, right? Yeah, I have a book. Okay, I guess I can still start a fire with a book. I don't know that I'm going to. I think I'm just going to go in there, pass time, and continue. What's the time of day? It's still mid-morning. I can't run. Are we that heavy that we can't run? Hello, bunny. Alright, let's go in here. There we go. There we go. And fill the belly, lighten up a little bit. And carry on. And we can sprint again. Run ahead, little bunny. There you go. It's interesting. It's like a mini cache. Get an Aurora and go there with your radio. I don't know that that's true. It just looks like it. So I guess the first place we're going to be stopping should be Broken Railroad, obviously. And we got to go to the hunting lot to get rid of this gun. I guess we could probably drop some of the clothing there. Alright, Nuka, thank you so much for the raid and have a good lurk. I appreciate that. And have a great day or night. I believe for you it's night. Still a hypothermia risk. Oh, it's 5 p.m. Oh, it's dinner time. Yeah, go get some food. Now I want food and it's 10 a.m. What is the temperature? It feels like it's -3. I'll be happy to get rid of these bear coats. I really will. There's an interesting hole over there. Does anybody go back through there ever? Or does everybody go this way? I'm going this way. One of these days I'm going to go through the tunnel. You go up and over? Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if it really wasn't quicker? It's just a different way of getting there. Although yeah, I guess you would have to climb that rope. Because yeah, when you first come down those steps, you end up having to jump down to go usually play with that wolf. I don't even know. Maybe you can't go through the tunnel. Well, you can, but yeah, I guess you would climb this rope and get up back to here. Yeah, that's way quicker this way, I guess. Never really thought about it. Never. Walk on the rail. Is it noon yet? Just about. What day are we on? We're on 142. Okay. Oh, actually, hey. Hey. 221, that's my actual stalker run that I was doing. It's interesting because you know what? I don't have a flare pistol in that run. I don't know where my flare pistol in that run is. I think I started that before you guys convinced me that I should always have a flare pistol. No, I still have the same one. I haven't found a new one. And I would really, really, really like to find a new one. Yeah. I've never used a flare pistol long enough to get it down to 24%. So yeah, I don't know where all the other ones are. Maybe in the future. Do we still gain? Okay, good. I don't like being blinded by the light. Maybe in the future, whenever I find a flare pistol and I swap them out, maybe I bring that other one. to a location instead of leaving it right there. How did I do what? Whoa, I'm reading. Nifo asked to actually explore the map rather than running through them to get somewhere else to get to another flare gun. Yes, I will be. Well, we've explored Broken Railroad, right? We don't need to really go looking anywhere in there. I missed a bag. No, we've been through this tunnel several times already. We didn't miss it. I probably looked at it about 6 times already. Cause you know me, double check. I double check until I will double check until I remember that I've double checked. So it's usually about by the 6th time, like, I know I checked that. Hey, don't, no need to be sorry. Alright. Oh, I do this, okay. I thought I was at the one place where I would always think that we were finished with the tunnel. I think it was a cave, actually, that I do that in. Come around a corner expecting that that's going to be the exit, and shut my lantern off and find out it's not the exit. It's just pure blackness. Well, 30 minutes. I don't have a hacksaw. Why don't I have a hacksaw? I have a knife, I have a hatchet, I have a pry bar. Why don't I have a hatchet? Hacksaw, whatever the hell it is. That H thing with a whole bunch of teeth on it. Where did my hacksaw go? I dropped it to save weight. Where? And why didn't I pick it up? Hey, Cherry Lum, welcome in. How you doing? I would have thought that I dropped my knife at the same time. And then went and picked it up. Let's, you know what? Check inside. Nope. Well, there should be, I hope, another hacksaw in the maintenance yard. We still have a lot of regions to go through that we haven't been to. So, I should, oh great, that's going to be an issue. I'm happy that we are basically in the region where that gun is going to get laid to rest. I haven't had a hacksaw in a long time, really? Hey, Tanza, welcome in. How are you doing? I did this actual exact thing in my stalker run yesterday, you know that? When I was transporting everything from the mine to the cabins, I thought, all right, before I get to the gas, I'm gonna drop my my sled. I'm gonna walk forward and go and drop a bunch of weight off out of my backpack. And I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna lighten the sled a little bit, and it should be all good. When I was all finished that, I got to the hub, I guess, in Transfer Pass, and I took down the deer there, and I went to harvest them, and I realized I didn't have a knife. I had laid out all of the tools on the floor, and somehow forgot to pick up an actual knife. And there was 4 of them, so I had to go all the way back. I wasn't impressed with myself. You haven't played or streamed in over a month. Had to take a break. But ready to go soon. Hopefully it wasn't for any anything, just clear your brain or something, I guess. Alright, put that away. We want that one. What's this one at? 50. Okay, you can say how you're basically empty. Survival, survival, survival. There's lead. Hey. Yeah, puppy, puppy, puppy. I barely stink. Gotcha. Oh, son of a... Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Uh-oh. 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 Get in there.
Gotta stop that blood loss.
Yes. Oh, that's a double blood loss. Alright. And 2 infection. Oh, great. How's our clothing? Oh, great. Now we need leather even more. How's our bedroll? 90. Let's do this. Yeah, he's howling away. I got him. I got him. Yeah, that's right, bud. That didn't have to go that way. You're there, you're there. Okay. It's all good. Oh, and we still have a lot of time. Oh, look at you. That'll keep Coach in check. All right, well, I don't think it's a smart idea to be going anywhere. Do we have anything in there? No, we have nothing. We have a pry bar. What is it at? 97. What's ours at? 99. Okay. Well, let's go make some arrows. Do we have a red toolkit here?
It's getting kind of heavy.
We do, we do. Do we have any that we need to break down? No, we don't. You know what? Let's eat and drink. Let's do that. I'm not going to use my birch bark because I want to save it. Do that. Oh, we can only make one more. Okay. What are we? Are we lacking arrowheads? Okay, that's what it is. We have a whole bunch of shafts. Didn't we have a whole bunch of arrowheads? I thought we did.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Alright, do I have anything that needs to be cured? I clicked on you. These are all cured.
Don't drop any of this gear.
Alright, let's just go in, I guess. I wasn't thinking I should go out and get my my bow. What is my... We're at 27. We're just gonna go here. We'll eat that piece. We'll drink not too much. And what can we repair? Do you think we can get a repair on this? Oh yeah. That'll go through. And can we get this one? We're getting an Aurora right now. It's gonna happen. Alright, where's the bed? I was right in front of the bed. Where's the bed? Oh, hey! Is it time yet? No.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright. Oh, right. We don't have herbal tea. So I guess we're just gonna wing it and go with the water. We need tea. And it's clearly still nighttime. And alright, you're all in the 90s. All this is leather and it's... I don't have any leather. I think maybe there might be some in the camp office. Oh, play that funky music. And we can get one of those. Not like I care about them, but whatever, right? Yeah. I don't know if I want to really actually go anywhere, though. I mean, what's the point? I'm not going out there just slightly above half of our condition. Let's do this. Probably do it again. And I think we'll sleep. Knifo and the quest for leather. You think I left the arrowheads in the airfield? No. No, there's no way I did that. I hope. I mean, not like I'm desperate for more, but I hope I didn't. It's a long walk. Where?
This pack is getting
Where did I leave them? Oh, great. We got a blizzard. Is this book red? That was Practical Gunsmithing. Yes, it's red. Well, I should be able to get my arrow. Put you right there. That my blood? Knifo and leaving things all over the place, all because of his hunt to lose weight. Yes. Well, I'm out of my element though, right? Without having a base, a main base. I have stuff everywhere. Oh, and I gotta leave that. You know what? That's why this toolbox ends up outside this door. Because I always forget to put it back down. Yeah, we got nothing better we can do. I could boil water, but where's the fun in that? Let's just pass time. Hopefully this doesn't last very long. There we go. That was way more fun than boiling water. Even when I have a main base, I leave stuff all over the place and then say, hey, where is this? Ooh, it's a bright sunny day. I think it's worse now, though. Because at least when I had the camp office as my main base, I knew if I was looking for something, there's a good chance it would be there. But now I don't know. Is this bear gonna be up? I'm not really interested in the bear though. I'm more interested in getting rid of this pistol. Yeah. Getting rid of the clothing. The tactical stuff. So we have a, oh, see, that's a technical balaclava and a tactical jacket and tactical gloves. Why don't we have a tactical balaclava? Why does it have to be a technical one? I want a full outfit. A full proper outfit. I don't care if it's not a fashion show. I want it to be. Technically, it is also a tactical face covering against wind and cold. Well, technically, it is a technical one. Do they have technical underwear? No, they don't. But yeah, we don't really have a full outfit of anything, right? Like we have combat pants, combat boots, we have a military coat. We don't have a combat jacket. You can't make like a full set of moose clothing or a full set of deer clothing or wolf clothing. I don't know that there's any actual outfits. Full set outfits. I don't know how much I care about it. As you can see, we can't even see our feet. And if you were to ask me right now what my character looks like, I would not have a clue. I'm kind of torn right now because I really kind of want to wear the tactical gloves, but I don't know. I think what I want to do is get away from, again, what I usually do, get away from wearing leather items. You can't get away with it really with the boots unless you switch to deer boots. I think I'll have to look to see how they rate versus coach's boots. Hey, Long Mile Gamer, welcome in. Ooh, we're gonna get a freebie. Think I'll hit him from here? Got him. Oh, I trumped him. I trumped him. Nice. Alright, let's get inside.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Alright, Astrid. You can drop this. Right there. So we have the Vaughn's rifle, we have the Curators. This regular revolver has no business being here, it's just we found it. So we brought it. But this is supposed to just be the variants. I honestly have two regular revolvers here. Right, drop you, we'll drop you. But I'm just trying to, I wonder if I'm gonna get both of these side by side. I doubt it. Yeah, no chance. Oh, hey, I'll take that. Alright, what do we got? We got some bear meat. Worn Mackinac. Ruined fleece. Did I don't need the bear. Oh, it's in Pleasant Valley, isn't it? I don't really want to be wearing these bear coats. They're too heavy. Yeah. What's in here? Oh, dude. Coach. You lie. Coach is becoming chronic. Let's 12, 12, 13, and we'll take 32, 32, 32. And let's leave that. How many arrows can we make now? We can make 10. Let's go with 4. Let's eat and drink, I guess. I gotta harvest that bunny. But I want to get more arrows. Just do that. We'll get as many as we get. Oh, I almost got all of them. Hey, Coach, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate that. What do we have here now? You know what? It's kind of quicker to just do it this way. We have 1 arrow shaft and 12 arrowheads, but we can make arrow shafts. Yeah. Let's just do that. Let's put why walk anywhere, right? Here, let's drink. Let's harvest the bunny. When we have a thing in this run where we have to harvest everything completely. So we'll do that. I'm gonna go upstairs and drop the hide and the guts, and I'm gonna just come right back down here and we will sleep down here. Hey. Hey. Am I sloppy? Alright, guts. Oh, gut. And it's right there, fresh. Okay. 338. We can throw the bunny meat over here. And I guess let's go back downstairs. We'll sleep, and when we wake up, we'll make some arrow shafts, and we'll get some more. Let's just check how many actual arrows we have. Maybe it's kind of foolish, I guess. 37. What does 37 arrows weigh? 525. Why are they called simple arrows? Why don't they just call them arrows? Wouldn't that be simpler? I think we'll just drink the water. Let's do that. Hey, Tonza, thank you for the lurk. Alright, where are we at? Gonna drink a little bit. We're gonna pass time, I think, because we can't really do anything. And once that gets right there, we got a blizzard, so we can't go anywhere anyways. We do need some water. There we go. Now we can make arrow shafts. It's only 3 hours to make that amount. Why not? They're lighter than carrying these things around, right? And now we can actually see down here. Alright, what do you guys think I should do? Do you think I should carry these? That's almost a kilogram. I mean, that's basically 2.5 kilograms. I don't think so. I think we'll throw it all in here. Actually, you know what? Let's take them. Our main base originally was going to be the community hall. So why don't we take them there? Where are we at? 90. We're at 0.75. Okay. Let's fill this baby up. So yeah, I'll transfer the bow stuff, the arrow stuff. Where's my thingy? Where is it? Where is it? Stick out your red. I'll take any of the arrow making stuff over there to the camp. Not the camp. Community center. You can go right there. I need to make some water, so we may as well. Do we have wood? We have that wood. We have 2 sticks. I'm not using coal. Okay, that gives me 1. What does these give me? This is 9 minutes, right? 30 minutes for 6. Whatever, let's do it. Oh, and of course. Well, we don't have a choice.
Come on, little fire.
All right.
Perfect.
So we need water. Let's do water there. And that's 45 minutes. Wolf. We have wolf. We have rabbit. And we have potato. Today. You know what? What the hell? Why not, right? 38. 30. Okay, we can't drink much, but we can't eat much, but we can drink. Alright, let's just, what do we have for, we have 5 of those. Oh, we have, and we can drop that. Oh, look at you. I'm pleased. 28 minutes. Just forward it. Eat the potato. And you're 30 minutes till boiled. We'll do that. That's 46 minutes. You know what? I'm gonna not throw you up there. For you, 48 minutes. Throw some sticks, I guess. There we go, and we will throw this down. 39 minutes, 20 to boiled. We'll take that. We want one of you, 16, 22. There we go. Ooh, you're... Oh, that's A to Z, that's why. I'm gonna eat the wolf meat just to get it out of my pack. Alright.
Walk with this much gear.
We are kind of heavy. What are we at? 56. How many? We have 2 of those. Do we even need them? Hey. There it is. Okay, let's go. So neat and tidy. I try. Alright, I think Mystery Lake will be next, and then I don't know, from there I'm kind of torn. I want to go to Coastal Highway, but at the same time I want to go to Mountain Town and see what's in the bunker there and move whatever I have to move. I like doing that, not having to worry that a gun's gonna come out. We got way too many arrows on us.
For much longer.
Your camp office is neat and tidy. Mine just feels weird because they wouldn't let me use the camp office as my main base. So I believe when I go to the camp office, it's things are where they not normally would go. So we don't actually have a normal, like a regular base here. Who's they? You're one of they. All of y'all. Y'all said no using the camp office as your regular base. You were very at home there, needed new material. Yes, I agree. I do agree, I don't disagree at all with that. It's just I know where everything was and where everything went. You're here now and you say you use the camp office as base? I've always used it as my main base because it's central. It's the most central spot, right? And when I was looking, one thing I don't like doing is cutting through the dam all the time. And being in Pleasant Valley, you have to cut through the dam a lot to go to a lot of the regions. But I don't know. We'll see what to do. I'm just thinking for the next run, where are we gonna go? I don't like not having a main base, though. I know it was kind of a pain in the butt, but I do kind of like that I had one place where I knew most of my stuff would be. But because of the cougar coming back in one day, what's... Hey, what is that? Just some wolves? Oh, that's the fires for where I cooked the bear. Okay, I get it. Yeah, anyways, with the cougar coming back one day, and the way Cheat Death looks like it's so ridiculous, I almost kind of think the days of having one main base are gone. So it will become more of a loot an area and leave everything in that area at a spot that you've chosen and just carry on. But the one thing I don't like, though, is not having, you know, all of my stuff in one spot. You wish you could have seen how the cougar attacks. Well, I don't know. I mean, I never experienced it for myself. I think in real life that's probably how it might go. A lot of people disagree. So now we'll see what they come up with next. Sounded very much like jump scare material. Yeah, and that was one of the things I like about this game is I hate jump scares. You know? Jump scares, whether it's a video game or a movie, jump scares are what you do when you don't have talent. You don't have material that's scary enough. So you throw in a jump scare. It's the equivalent of you know, I just lost my train of thought. But like, yeah, jump scares are just they're so amateur. Is basically what I was thinking. Yeah, mountain lions here in Arizona, they stalk you. You've been stalked by them numerous times. Most of the time they size you up due to fear or curiosity. Hey, Spinal Sauce. Welcome in. Did I miss you coming in, or are you just coming in right now? Yeah, Long Mile Gamer, I watched a video about... Oh, you just got here? Okay, cool. Welcome in. I watched a video about cougar sounds, and then... The funny thing is... There's an awful lot of times that they sound like a bird or something. So... The amount of people who've been stalked by a cougar in real life and didn't know it is probably a lot higher than people know. You're just out for a walk through the woods and You hear these sounds, you think they're birds or little animals. It's probably actually a cougar checking you out. We got home the other day, we had a coyote walking in front of our house. And the thing that bothered me, I don't let my dog out very often by herself, but every once in a while I will. And I look at our fence and I think a coyote can get over that. And I know the coyote can get through our back chain link area because we always watch Ruby when she's in that area because she can fit easily. And so now, like, okay, well, she is never going outside alone. Even if I have to go in to grab something for 2 minutes, she's coming in with me. Because that's all it takes. Oh, man. Every time. How often do I have to go through this area thinking, I wish I had a rock, before I learn my lesson? Alright. Coach used to always go out with the Beagle 25-pound rump roast. Yeah, Ruby's about a 10-pound little one. You gotta get back to work? Alright, Longmile. LMG, thank you for stopping by. You have a great day. You were on a walk in the woods a few years ago and heard a big crack, like something big just stepped on something, and you were like, well, just hope it's a moose and not a bear. Not lots of bears there. Never saw any animal, just happy to get safely home. Yeah. Here's something funny. I went for a walk with my wife. Elk Island. You can Google it. It's not actually an island, but anyway, it's like a nature park out by my city. And we were walking on a trail, and we both started hearing this crackling sound, and we both stopped. And the crackling went on for a couple of seconds, and and then, you know, just a big boom. It turned out a tree had fallen in the forest. Never have I ever heard a random tree just fall in the forest. So then the thoughts came up. Did it fall on its own? Did something help it? There's no people around. And from the thud, it was a pretty big tree. That was a little spooky. Just imagine if that happened to you at night. Exactly. If a tree falls in the forest and there's no one to see it, does it really fall? Well, I can tell you they fall. And they are loud. And they're spooky. The sounds that a naturally falling tree makes when you're not expecting those sounds. Wow. I'm just happy it happened when it was like nice bright sky, daylight. Because yeah, if that would have happened at nighttime, Thought I saw something. If that would have happened at nighttime, I would have been. I'd have been running. Yeah, it could have been a moose, a bear, or a Bigfoot. Bigfoot get no respect. Nobody truly believes that a Bigfoot could do this or that. They also didn't believe that the mountain gorilla was real either. Until it was. Pretty area in here. Yeah, I guess. If rocks and trees and snow are your thing. It's not a bad area. I mean, you know where the wolf is going to come from. He's going to come from down there. You got deer. If you got good scent, you can just kind of chill out up here and probably drag that wolf up here, and now you're all safe. We're +8. Look at that. You'd be scared of the cliffs in real life, but you like them? Yeah. Why did you get this though? Your message failed to send. No idea. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, interesting. You had a hare come up to you about a meter away from you. You spotted it from 20 meters away. Decided to stand still since it hadn't spotted you. Slowly started to reach for your phone, take a picture, but the second you started moving, it took off at 500. Yeah. Seems they don't spot static stuff too good. Yeah, the eyesight of a lot of animals isn't that good. From what I've heard, they see things differently. The strangest thing that I never thought about, there's
This pack is getting too heavy.
a YouTube page or site, whatever you call it, a channel, I guess it is, where they analyze certain data from any kind of animal, and then they tell you, like, this is what your voice would sound like to a cat. This is what a dog hears when you talk. And to some of the animals, our voice is sped up, and to some of them it's slowed down. And I don't know how that works. How can an animal speed up my voice when I'm talking it? And it, you know, I don't get. So I think they, to be honest, I think they all hear our voice the way our voice sounds to us. I don't buy that. But the eyesight thing, some of them don't see color, and yeah. How was that proved? I don't know. It's some animal. If you know what, I'll see if I can try and find it. If I can find the channel, I'll post it in Discord. I don't know that I buy it. Yeah, it seems like the animal would experience time faster than us, and that's just whack. Yeah, they can't. Right? But, you know, How could an animal hear my voice being sped up or slowed down? I don't buy it. But from my memory, which you know how good my memory is, I believe it was like a scientific type of channel. Like, it wasn't just like Joe Schmo saying, hey, this is what you sound like a dog. Oh, hey, Mr. Bear. I think I'd rather play with you. You are smaller. Where are you? Come to daddy. Oh. Oh, look at that. It looks like I skewered him. But I didn't. I just backshotted him. There be a bar. I wonder... Oh no. I guess eating this all isn't gonna be enough. Take away our scent. Well, we got a wolf that way, we got a bear this way. Now, what... Maybe I have rocks here. I don't remember the rules specific for shooting a bear. Did we simplify everything to say if I click on something, I have to harvest the entire thing? Or did we still have some version of like, no, if you're hunting? Because honestly, if I could get around this guy, I would much rather do that. It's too late. But I also don't think I'm going to get around him. I don't think Astrid can throw far enough. I think we're just bringing him closer. Is that what we agreed? If I click, that's when I have to harvest? 'Cause I do remember like there was no, you know, checking carcasses in the early stages. We decided, okay, if you can't click on a deer carcass to see how much meat there is, if you click on it, you have to harvest it. And initially all the confusion came from like shooting an animal. Do I have to harvest it if I shoot it, if it's not actually tracking me? So I think that's how it works. But I mean, anytime it's a bear, you know, you're not just gonna walk away from a dead one. You're gonna want to keep it. So you can one-shot a bear with the bow if you hit it in the brain. I think you actually, you know what my thought is? Is he coming this way now, or is he still? I think he's still walking away. Hard to tell sometimes when they're going. I think that if you shoot them before they've noticed you, I think it increases the chances of taking them down. Yeah, we've taken bears down in one shot. several times, and moose, but then there's also those other times where it's like, no, that moose wants to take 17 shots, and that bear wants to take 3. And these boys are gonna be a problem. Come on, bud. Just no shenanigans. No zigzagging. We gotta... Are you coming? Okay. Watch, the bear will be just on the other side of this berm. Oh, right between the legs. Alright. We got out of that. Let's go for another. How did our clothing make out? Oh, dang. Alright, we're good there. Will the bear eat the carcass instead of following you? No, but they should. Alright. Come on, boy. No, none of that zigzag crap. Thank you. Hey. Hey. There was absolutely no reason to do that. Alright, we're good. I kept thinking, you know what? I kept thinking that, well, that looks a lot like Mr. Bear. What is it? It's, yeah. Can we run? I don't want to run too much, though, because... What's the temperature? Oh, it's 1. In my stalker run yesterday, I was going from... what do you call that? The cabins in zone of contamination. I was going to go up the hill because I had risk of cabin fever. So I was going to go sleep in the cave up the hill. And as I was walking up the hill with scent, I thought to myself, I should pull my bow out. And just as I was saying to myself, just in case, I had to turn and fire at a wolf that was insta attacking. Like the two of us were close enough that as soon as he saw me, he was running at me. And I thought, phew. Oh yeah, that would... Yeah, that would be spooky, man. If you can't hear it very well and you get too close to the wolves and they start coming at you, yeah, that can soil your underwear real easy. I usually will hear the animals quite a ways away. I have a headset, and that's one of the big advantages. Sometimes I actually think I'm kind of being crazy, like, ooh, did I hear something? And then it turns out, like, yeah, I actually did hear something. Okay. Kind of like right there. Alright, this is kind of not good. Because I don't know where this bear is. And our visibility is not the greatest right now. Everything makes Copper jump in this game. I'm kind of tempted to put on that tactical jacket because
Feels like
it should allow us to sprint longer than that. But it's feeling like it's -3 and I'm not sure. I mean, that thing's at best a +2. And I'm sure our bear coats at this point are still above +4. So I don't really feel like swapping them out. You gotta take off, Final Sus. All right, have a great day, and thank you for stopping by and saying hello. We dragging anything with us? All right. I wonder if maybe we should eat. Just, I guess, eat that piece. And we'll drink you. And then what are we at? 37 and 53. Okay, yeah, I don't think that we should be running.
tired.
As much as I would like to. Where's Mert? Who knows? Mert probably reading his book. He just disappeared. Alright, I think we're out of this region safely. Do we get even credit for being here yet? How many times have we cut through? Where is Forlorn? 0, 0. It still says 0. All the cutting through that we've done should, at some point, add up to a 1. Alright, bye-bye, Forlorn.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So I guess we'll be spending the night at the camp office. And from there, oh boy, from there. Where to go? Where to go? I mean, this tactical clothing, I kind of want to keep it at the community hall because that's where you all said that my main base should be in this run before we decided that we weren't going to have a main base. But I can also just drop it off at the camp office for now and go to Mountain Town and finish dealing with that bunker. Is that a wolf or a rock? I think it's a rock. Oh no. Okay. We don't need one of these. I want to get down here a little bit. It feels like it's -4. Yeah, I think if I switch to that code, I can get a further run distance, but I would also be losing temperature quicker. And we have this sweet music right now. It's just Stinky walking around in an Aurora, and we got this soft, like, no, 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 no. This should not be the kind of music that's playing. I'm almost tempted to just drink a coffee. Almost. Because we're not going to be able to run very much longer. As soon as that eyeball turns red, that's it. She gone. No run.
Right here. I thought I didn't wake up again.
Alright, what are we going to see over this hill? Is it going to be a deer? A big, fat, juicy buck? Are we going to see a wolf, or are we going to see nothing? It's pretty though. I mean, hey, if you're gonna die in the wild, why not in this, right? You want to die on a miserable rainy day, or a beautiful aurora on a clear night? Alright, let's put that away. You know why? Because I want a screenshot of that flickering. And if I'm lucky, I can time it. I might have to take like several. I gotta try and get it where that whole thing is lit up. Well, maybe I don't need to do 65 different. And we'll see if maybe the Canadian flag will cooperate with us. I don't care. If you didn't die in the new region, you're never going to. Are you sure? I could die right now. Waiting for that flag to just like blow. There. I might have got it. Alright. Anyway, I think we're gonna go in here. And we're gonna check.
Kinda heavy.
What do we have? We have lots. Oh, hey, 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 hey. Play that funky music. And let's see if we can get another one of these. We got a new buffer memory. If you're ever doing these buffer memories things, you know what you can do if there's multiple in one location? Click that, exit, and then come back in and click it. You might get a different one. I don't know if they ever changed that or fixed that. But I remember when I was doing it, that's how I did it. Alright, so we will fill our belly. And you know what? Do I have any tea on the floor here? No, I don't. It's 30%. That's rather disappointing the way this all looks. Alright, let's shut that off. And let's drink. And yeah. So, well, for those of you on YouTube, I thank you for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.